Light is hitting me nice tonight. Hey, girl. Say hi to the people. Say hi. What y'all think? Is this my good side? Are you gonna be nice and say hi to the people? Look at the camera. Look at it. Or is this my good side? Say hey to the camera, Chi-Chi. Angles. Good enough. Hey. Hey guys, it's Kris Latrell. Welcome back to my channel. In all honesty, I should not be making a video, and the reason being is it's like 11 o'clock at night, and normally I wouldn't be cooking and eating anything this late. However, I had a late night craving and I was kind of poking around trying to figure out what I wanted, and I stumbled on fruit tarts. Anybody who knows me knows any dessert from me has to have fruit incorporated into it. I don't care what it is. If it's cake, I'm not a real big cookie or brownie person. I like cakes, pies, things that you can put fruit on and it makes sense. So I actually decided that I was gonna run to Publix and buy a fruit tart, and then I said, you know what, let me dial that back. I think I can make it. So my version of a fruit tart is going to be something quick and easy. It's not going to be a big elaborate thing because it's a craving for me, so I want something very quick. So we're going to go ahead and play with this recipe and see how it comes out. Okay, you guys know the drill. This is what we got. We didn't get very many items. Again, this is supposed to be a quick, easy, late night snack that's not supposed to take us very long at all to make. So we've just got some apricot preserves here. We've also got some sugar, some pure vanilla extract. I grabbed some individually packaged assorted fruits. Publix does a very good job of giving you a nice little mixture of fruit in a very small container so that you don't have to go and buy a big pack of everything. So I got a couple of those with different fruit incorporated into them. We're going to use those as our toppings. The sugar cookies, I know you guys are like, where's the puff pastry girl? Where's the pie crust girl? That is not it. Yes, tonight sugar cookies are it. Okay, this is going to be quick and easy, so we're improvising here. We're not going to do the long drawn out route for this fruit tart tonight. These are going to be simple little fruit tart cups that are going to be easy, and they're going to kill this craving so we can go to bed happy. Okay, then we've got well, I needed some measuring spoons because I don't really bake things often and I typically don't need these, so I grabbed a little set of measuring spoons. I'm going to need that. And then we have our custard base, which is going to consist of whipped cream cheese. Woo! Okay, so that is everything that we got, ladies and gentlemen. We spent a total of $24.76. Not too bad. Now, some of these things you guys might already have lying around your house, like vanilla extract, sugar, preserves. You know, some of these things are typical, but I just went ahead and grabbed everything. Again, I like to show you guys what you would spend if you were to get everything you need for any of the items. I'm sorry, for any of the dishes or snacks that we put together here. So that's everything we have, and we're about to take off and make these now. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and set your oven to 350. That's the temperature we're baking our cookie cups at. And then we're going to proceed with getting those guys in the oven. So I'm using a muffin tin. This fits 12. I'm not going to be using all of the tins because I'm not making that many. I cannot possibly eat all that by myself. And plus I didn't get enough for that because, again, this is intended to be a quick snack for me for tonight. Now, one thing that I don't show you guys on camera is that I do actually take a stick of butter, or you can use cooking spray, and I lightly grease each tin that I'm going to use. So really all you want to do is smash the cookies down into the tin. They're going to be in the shape of a bowl, so it's okay if they're not beautifully placed or whatever. You just want to make sure that you're getting that shape. Now I'm just going to go through and show you guys what we're going to use in order to mix all of our ingredients, which are going to be our mixing bowl, our whisk, We're gonna also need a half a cup of sugar, so there's our cup for that. And then we're also gonna need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, so there is our measuring spoon for that. So we're just gonna combine all of these things into a mixing bowl with our cream cheese and get everything all whipped up together. Now, periodically throughout this process, I've been checking on my cookie bowls and just kind of keeping that shape by taking a spoon and pressing down on them and making sure that they maintain that nice bowl shape that we're going for. We're going to leave these in the oven for about 15-20 minutes, and then when I pull them out, I'm actually going to stick them in the freezer for a little bit. You could put them in the refrigerator, but I was just trying to get mine to firm up as quickly as possible, just so that we can again keep that shape, as well as make sure that we are getting them cooled off, because if you don't do so, they will break apart on you when it's time to take them out of the tin. So we're gonna go ahead and stick these in the freezer now, and then get back to cutting up our fruit so that we can finish everything off. I'm taking the fruit out of the containers and throwing them into a bowl because I do want to get those washed up first. So once I get them washed up, I'm going to bring them back over to my cutting board and get them all ready for cutting. All right, y'all, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to get them on a plate. Now, that first one gave me some trouble, so I'm going to leave that one behind and just go ahead and scoop out all the rest of them. And again, putting them in the freezer or the fridge is really going to help you with this part. If you do not do this, the reason that first one fell apart is because I tried to get it out of the tin a little bit early, and so it just didn't firm up all the way. So we're going to have to leave that one behind. But again, it's really important to make sure you get these guys in the freezer so that they can be nice and firm and ready for all of your contents. It's topping time, so I'm going to be adding all of my fruit toppings now. I know you guys are probably wondering, where did the preserves come into play? One thing that you can do is add a little bit of preserves as well as a little bit of water to like a small bowl and whip it up, and it'll kind of give you that glaze effect. So if you like a little bit of glaze on top of your fruit, then you're welcome to do that. I only did it on a couple of them. It's completely optional, but it's really an extra step if you'd like to incorporate it, but not necessary. And here is our finished product, ladies and gentlemen. Okay guys, they're done. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That is crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna try this. This was super easy. Like I said, it doesn't have to take a long time. I think altogether this was probably a 30-minute thing. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this out. So I'm gonna grab one and I'm gonna dive in. So good. Oh, this is good. So what I realized is you have to be really careful with the cookie, because since you're making it into essentially a bowl, you have to give it time to firm up. And one of the mistakes that I made with one of my cookies is that I didn't give it long enough time to really set. So that's why we ended up with 5 instead of 6. But nonetheless, the cookie doesn't overpower the cream cheese filling. Is all like, it's a nice blend, and then the fruit kind of rounds it off and makes it not too sweet but really pleasant. It's a fruit tart. I mean, no better way to explain it, but this is so good. And again guys, it didn't take long at all. Total time I would say is about 30 minutes, and you have a nice, delicious, pretty snack. If you're anything like me, keep some fresh fruit on the side, just so you can have a little bit here and there to add to it as you eat it. This is everything that it was supposed to be, y'all. I'm really happy with how this turned out. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go and be greedy off camera. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you have any questions, as always, hit me down in the comments, and don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Have a good night, y'all.